Hi guys, and welcome to this new video. A new preview for the Arsenal game upcoming on Sunday against Sheffield United. Sorry I didn't do a preview for the Liverpool game. Was busy, but I managed to get out the review. Check that out if you haven't seen that already. Obviously, game didn't go to plan, but there was positives and you could see some progression from previous years going to Anfield. But anyway, before getting into this preview, make sure you like and most importantly subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button more importantly as well. So, at the Emirates against Sheffield United next game, we need to bounce back from the Liverpool defeat. Keep that momentum going. We're not doing too badly. 3 games, 2 wins, but that's not as bad as other teams, and we can get some momentum going again. So, gonna start with Sheffield United first. They played Leeds, and it was a very good game by Sheffield United. It was 0-0 for most of the game. Sheffield United defended quite decently. They create chances, but the Leeds goalie was on fire. And unfortunately for Sheffield United, they managed to concede right at the 88th minute. A great cross, I think, was from Harrison, and a header from Bamford, who's been on some decent form coming into the start from the season. And yeah, unfortunately, not the greatest performance. Not the great performance by Sheffield United, but unfortunately not the greatest result. And they've now lost all their games, so they're gonna need to start picking up form soon. Last year when they came to the Emirates, they drew 1-1. Martinelli opening the scoring, but Fleck getting a goal really late on. This is that period where Aubameyang wasn't playing because he had the red card. So now that we've finished with the Sheffield United, let's go on to the Arsenal game. Obviously, I've spoken about it more in the review, but obviously we lost to Liverpool 3-1. We did take the lead through Lacazette before Mane and Robertson pulling to a great chance at 2-1 for Lacazette to score, and he doesn't score. And you see his frustration on the bench when he knows that he really should have scored that chance. And then Arsenal pushing forward, Liverpool going on the counter-attack, and Jota scores. I still think Mane should have been sent off and he should have been on the pitch to score his first goal. But the game's over now. They obviously have the better team, and it would have took a lot from Arsenal to win the game, if we're being totally honest. But going into this game against Sheffield United, we need to bounce back with a win. Sheffield United on poor form, 3 games, 3 losses. As I've already mentioned before, Arsenal need to perform in this game and make sure by any means get the win. So going into my 11 for the game, I'm gonna make some changes personally myself. Whether Mikel Arteta would make these changes as well, I don't know. But this is what I would prefer to see. So starting in net, pretty simple. I'm gonna stick with Leno. He was at fault for Mane's goal with Salah's shot. He really should have done better, but he's our main goalkeeper. He saved us more times than he's cost us, so we're gonna have to stick with Leno because we have no other options. Right centre back, I'm gonna stick with 3. Right centre back, I'm gonna go with Rob Holding. He's been decent since the season started, and I think he's comfortably got that right centre back space for now. So I think he'll be fine there, and I think he will do a good job. In the middle of the 3, I'm gonna go with David Luiz. He was our best defender against Liverpool. He didn't give Firmino one chance, and Firmino was shut down by David Luiz. The areas that Liverpool exploited were the wings. They tried the middle and it didn't work. David Luiz was on point. He was on point against Leicester his first game, and was definitely on point against Liverpool. And if he carries on this consistent performance, then yeah, that's when you see the best of David Luiz. So in the middle, I'm gonna go with David Luiz. On the left, I'm gonna go with Gabriel. I'll bring it back in. I wasn't really sure why Arteta didn't play him against Liverpool, but obviously David Luiz had the experience of playing Anfield before, so I kind of understand to an extent. But for this game, I'd be bringing back Gabriel on the left, not in the middle where he has been playing for the first 2 games. So that's our 3. the four in front. On the left, I'm going to go with Tierney. I feel like it's time to move Tierney out the back three and put him back in his normal position. Tierney, it's not. I'm not saying Tierney's been bad there, but the best of Tierney comes when he's pushed a bit forward. So I'd give Tierney the chance to play left wing back this game and push forward, create some chances, put some crosses in because I want to see that. On the right, we're going to go with Bellerin. Not his greatest game against Liverpool. He did start the season well, but not his greatest goal. Sorry, not his greatest performance against Liverpool. But those things happen. I mean, against Mane, Salah, they're going to give you a run in. And yeah, it was a tough game for Bellerin, but before that game, he's been consistent as well. He's been really good, so I'd stick with Bellerin. The first central midfielder, I'm going to stick with Xhaka. He's one of our most consistent midfielders these days. Who would have thought that would have been said? But he's been really good. He's been really consistent. He gets play going. He's a really good midfielder. Obviously, we still need a midfielder, and hopefully we get an Aouar party. But Granit Xhaka for this game, he'll be fine. He just needs to just control the midfield as he usually does, and just play well like he has been doing recently. So I'm gonna stick with Granit Xhaka. And the first one change I'm gonna make now is I won't play on any. I don't think on any should play. I think not for any other reason. There's no really reason to it, if I'm being honest. I'd play Dani Ceballos. When he came on against Liverpool, he made a big difference. Created that chance for Lacazette. And with Sheffield United potentially sitting back, we're going to need that creativity of Dani Ceballos to potentially unlock the defence of Sheffield United and create some chances for the front three. So I'm going to go with Dani Ceballos. On the right, I would play Pepe instead of Willian. Willian had a very good first game against Fulham. He did okay against West Ham and he wasn't great against Liverpool. And Pepe, he played against Leicester and he did okay in the first half, better in the second half. And he has been coming on in these Premier League games, but he's only been playing 10-15 minutes, so it doesn't look good on him. And I feel like just give a bit of rotation, put in Pepe, give Pepe the chance to prove himself and to show Arteta what he can do, and to show that Willian has to stay on his toes and has to perform, or Pepe will take his place. And I feel like this game I would give Pepe the chance to have some minutes, get some minutes, and perform and maybe get a goal or create some chances and make Arteta play him more often than he does. So on the right, I'm gonna go with Pepe. Up front, I'm gonna go with Lacazette. He started the season off well. Obviously, we all talk about that chance against Liverpool where he really should have scored, but he still managed to get one against Liverpool. He's played three games this season, 3 goals, scored in each game. He's been performing very consistently this season. He's looking like he's gonna have a good season, but I want Lacazette to put that chance behind him against Liverpool, and bring out all that frustration on Sheffield United, so that when he gets the chance against Sheffield United, he smashes it in to the back of the net. Then on the left, we're going to go with Aubameyang, straightforward. Wasn't really, if I'm going to be honest, wasn't the greatest against Liverpool. He could have scored, where he broke into the box and instead of shooting himself, he decided to pass it, which I thought was a bit too much. So he wasn't great against Liverpool, but he's our best player by a mile. We all know what he can do. And I mean, he's only got 1 goal so far, but I think this game should be a game for Aubameyang to get at least a couple of goals, maybe, and bring back his confidence and get him scoring in the way that he was, him and Lacazette, because we all know how good Aubameyang can be on his day. So that's my lineup for the game. As for my predicted score, I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with a 2-1 Arsenal win. I think we will get the win. I think Sheffield United will defend deep and they will cause problems because they are a decent team at times. But I think we'll have enough to get the win. I think there'll be a goal from Pepe and a goal from Aubameyang. A goal from Pepe and a goal from Aubameyang. And I think I don't know who's going to score for Sheffield United, but they're going to score, that's the point. But yeah, a 2-1 win that'll be a decent result against Sheffield United going into the international break, which, yeah, 2 weeks of international break, then we're back, I think, against City. So it's going to be a tough game against Sheffield United, but our objective is to win and, get some momentum going again, going into the international break and onto the next Premier League game after the Sheffield United game. So that's it for this prediction, this preview. If you like this video, please like the video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, as I reiterated at the start of the video, notification bell, and yeah, like, subscribe, as we said, and peace.